supporting family simply because it is just how the world works. Everybody will jump on once they see that you built your business street cred. What is business street cred? You've been consistent for more than a year, more than a year and a half, 2 years. That means that you literally, people who stick it out are the ones who become successful. Why? Because you built up your business street cred. That means that you're dependable. How many people do y'all know that start a business, an eyelash business, a hair salon business, a barber shop, and they do it for 1 month? And then they give up because nobody was supporting them. Man, it's so crazy, man. A stranger support me more than my own friendly flame. Then they give up. Why would they support you if you got that mindset? You need to be able to have this mindset. Either it works or it works. Do y'all get what I'm saying? There's no if, and, buts, or about it. It's no going back to the 9 to 5. It's either it works or it's work. You're going to make it work regardless. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So when you have that mindset, there is no possible way that you can be unsuccessful if you do these things. I just told y'all the intangibles, right? So now once you learn the intangibles, there's another side to it. You started the business. Now you want to get funding for the business to make it profitable. You want to expand on it to make it bigger. That's where credit comes into play. That's where credit comes into play. So when you go into business for yourself, you need to be having your credit in order. Not only do you need to get your credit fixed, but you need to practice good habits over time that keeps your credit good. You get what I'm saying? Because when you keep your credit good, you are always in what? Position. If you're always in position, then there's no problem for you when it's time for you to go and get that business funding, when it's time for you to go get that credit card, when it's time for you to go to a personal guarantor to get you that car off the lot that you want to get for your business. It's no problem because you've been practicing these good habits over time. I'm not going to tell y'all no cheat code to doing this. Y'all need to fix your credit. It's easy to fix your credit. Your credit can always be repaired, recycled, and reused. How can you do this? Mitch, how can I fix my credit? It's so bad. It's so beat up. I've been missing payments. Literally, you have to make these credit bureaus do their work, do their job, which is make sure everything on your report is accurate. Send in handwritten letters saying, is this accurate? If you got a late payment, I don't think this late payment is accurate. I was on time. Please prove to me that I was not on time. If they don't get back within 30 days, if they reach out to the lender or the person reporting it on your bureau, if they don't get back within 30 days by law, they have to remove it off your credit report. You can simply write that down on a handwritten letter. That same thing works for collections. That same thing works for anything and everything on your credit report. Ask my mentees. My mentees are in this live. Trust me, they can tell you from experience. They write handwritten letters and get things pulled off of their credit reports. Do y'all understand? How does Mitch get things off his credit report? I send in handwritten letters to the credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. They got to let me know that what is on my credit report is legitimate and being reported accurately. If it's not being reported accurately, I don't want to see it on my report. So that's what we got to do. You send in those handwritten letters, and that's one way to get things removed. If you do want to pay something that you have in collections, on your report, make sure you call the bureau or call whoever the debt collector is or whoever the person who you owe the money to. Call them and say, hey, look, before I pay you this, I want to get a letter of deletion so I can make sure that you're going to remove it off my credit report before I pay it. If you do not do this, they may or may not take it off your report. They may put a zero balance on it, but it's still going to be on your report that at one point in time, you had that debt there. That doesn't look good. You want that removed completely. So always ask for a letter of deletion. Always ask for that before you pay. They can send it to your email. And guess what? If they tell you they don't have the power to do it, hey, can I speak to a supervisor or someone who does have the power to do that so I can get this done? I really want to get this off my report. It's hindering me from buying my new home, buying my new car. Please let me get this situated. I want to pay you today. 9 times out of 10, you will be able to get to that person who wants to do it. If it goes to a debt collecting agency, call the actual initial person before it went to the debt collecting agency and pay them off. If they let you do it, pay them off, ask for the letter of deletion, and then get it removed that way. Or you can pay it to the actual person who you really owe, and then send in a handwritten dispute letting you know that you actually paid that debt and it's not owed, then they remove it that way. Do y'all get what I'm saying? These are the strategies that you get to use. It's no tricks. It's no tricks. If you pay a person to fix your credit, they are going to do the same thing that I just told y'all. There's no tricks when it comes to repairing credit. This is what you do. All right? This is what you do. Now, what are some other tips you can do to raise your credit score up before you want to use it for getting business funding? You can use what are called trade lines or authorized users. All of us have family members. Some of us have family members who have great credit. Some of us has good friends that have great credit. They can do what's called put you as an authorized user on their credit card that they have 100% payment history on. You're going to get the payment history. You're going to get the line of credit, the amount that they have, and you'll get all of that positive history that they have for the credit card since they had it. So if they had a card for 20 years and they put you as an authorized user, you will get that positive payment history that they have that'll boost your credit score up. This works the best. Using an authorized user or trade line works the best after you remove all the delinquent stuff off your credit report. That's when it shoots up to the maximum. So when you see all of these people posting these results of reports shooting up to the maximum, that's when they are doing it. They are literally removing the debt off of your name, or removing most of the negative reports, the percentages that's the highest. There are different percentages that have an impact. So they got hard inquiries have a low impact. Car loans have a medium impact. Revolving credit has a major impact, right? So these are the type of things. They remove the things that have major impacts off first, then they add the trade lines that boost you up hundreds of points. When that happens, this is when, once you got that score up to where you need it to be, this is when you go out there and try to get those car loans. This is when you go out there and try to get those home loans. This is when you go out there and you got your LLC and you personal guarantor it and you literally trying to apply for credit cards for your business. This is when you go do that PGing for your business. You get what I'm saying? So these are the actual real life steps to doing that. If you want to do the work and become successful, I got the information for you. That's what I'm here for. But if you're a person who hears the information and it's in one ear, out the other, and you don't want to do the work, you want the instant gratification, I'm not the bull for you. I'm trying to let y'all know the real information, not the cap. So at the end of the day, you got to take control of your own life. You are in charge of your success. I know that y'all can do it. Because I did it. I'm not no super smart dude. I didn't have straight A's in class. I didn't graduate college. Y'all got to understand that. My ACT score was horrible. My SAT, I fell asleep on it. I luckily got to go play ball in college by luck. But literally it wasn't because of my grades. I'm just saying that to say that I'm not the smartest guy. And that means that if I can do it, I am I believe strongly that all of you guys who are watching me can do it yourself. So that's why I'm telling you the steps. Now, it is nothing wrong with paying a company to remove these things off your credit report. I just wanted to tell you what they are doing. Now, when you get those things put off your credit report, you still got to practice those good habits over time. What are the good habits over time you need to be practicing? You need to be having your utilization under 30%, guaranteed. You need to keep your utilization for your credit cards under 30%. What does that mean? That means that if you have a high limit of 10,000, if you got a limit of 20,000, if you got a limit of 5,000 or 500, you need to keep that utilization under 30% for each credit card. If you can keep the balance down to zero, it would be perfect. You need to look at your billing cycle. Make sure you know when those credit cards are reporting and pay it off zero before it ends. That is how we do it. That is how the big dogs do it. That is how, there's no trick. We simply pay it off. We look at the billing cycle, we see when they're going to report it. We paid off to zero on that day. If it's on zero on that day, that's what they're going to report to the bureaus. Plain and simple. I can take that money out the next day, but as long as they're reporting on zero on the day that they are actually pulling it to go to the credit bureaus, I'm setting myself up for my credit to be looking A1. So like my boy Alex the Connect said, if you got money in your bank account and you got debt on your credit card, your priorities are messed up because money sitting in your bank account does nothing for you, but credit cards do something for you that adds rewards points. It builds up revolving credit. It helps you get more funding for businesses. These are the things that you need to start taking into account. Not these Louis belts, not these savings accounts, just looking at it looking cool in your bank account saying that you got $6,000 in your bank account or five, whatever the amount y'all got. Even though it looks cool to y'all, if y'all paid it towards your credit card debt, it's going to help you for your future. And a lot of us got to stop thinking about the now. Our mindsets are messed up. They say this is a book. Poor people think day to day. Middle class people think month to month. Rich people think year to year. So which mindset do you want to pick and take on? What do you want to be? Do you want to be the poor mindset thinking day to day, how much I'm going to have to eat to get through the day? What I got to do right now to make it through the day? Or are you going to be thinking what I got to do to get through the month? Which one you going to be? How much money I got to make to get through this month? How much money I got to make to get through this year? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Switch your mindset up to think to the long game. I know a lot of people on here know about Nipsey Hussle. He was very, very big on this. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So once you understand that it's a marathon and not a sprint, you understand that it's a long game. You know what I'm saying? It's the long game. So start playing the long game. Understand that your credit is for the long game. Cash is here for a day. Once I spend the cash, it's gone. If I spend a credit card money, I'm getting rewards points. I'm being rewarded for it. My credit is getting utilization. That means that my credit is going higher. That means the next time that I pay that card off, it's going to go to a higher credit score. I'm benefiting from this because now I can start different LLCs, use myself for a personal guarantor, and be able to get funding for each business that I start. That helps me provide money for myself, for my family, for my employees. Y'all get what I'm saying? So it's bigger than myself. So once you understand these things, you'll be able to go ahead and turn up. So I wanted to give y'all a quick little blueprint on mindset, what to do with your credit, how everything works as far as starting a business. I want y'all to know the intangibles so y'all can start doing this or holding yourselves accountable. So everybody who typed in go mode, y'all need to make sure y'all doing this stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? Not just some days, not when y'all feel all motivated, not after y'all get off a live with me looking. Y'all need to do this every day. Y'all need to self-motivate. Self-motivate. Y'all know what self-motivate is? Self-motivate means that I don't need you to make me want to get hyped. I don't need Mitch to turn me up. I turn myself up. I put words of affirmation all around me. I got hustle, grind, and execute right over top of my bedroom. So as soon as I get up, that's the first thing I see. Put these things in front of you. If you don't got that, get a vision board. Write that on your vision board, what your goals are. So every time when you wake up, you got to look at it. It's going to hold you accountable. If y'all having trouble holding yourself accountable, y'all get what I'm saying? If y'all having trouble holding yourself accountable, take these techniques I'm telling y'all. Y'all need to put words of affirmation in front of you. Put what motivates you in front of you, right? Get you a vision board, write down your goals, and put them in front of your face every day. If you can look at what your goals were every day, every time you wake up and just say, I ain't messing with it today, I'm going to do it tomorrow, you a strong bull. You a strong person. Y'all get what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand that you are the results. If you wake up and you lazy, your business is lazy. If you wake up and you get to the business, your business is going to get like that. So I want y'all to understand that you are the business isn't you. A lot of people always ask me, yo, what's the best business to start? Mitch, I'm trying to start a business. What's the best one? It doesn't matter. You are the business isn't you. I don't give a damn if you selling liquor. I don't give a damn if you selling cell phones, you repair cell phones, if you selling sneakers. I don't give a damn what you're doing. It does not matter. You're the business isn't you. You get what I'm saying? So if you wake up every day and you make sure you sending out ads, you advertising every single day, you marketing every single day, you getting up early, putting your store open every single day, showing up that same customer service, showing that same integrity every single day. Trust me and believe me, the results are going to come in faster than they won't. But if you get up and you don't do nothing, your results are going to be just like that. Y'all, if y'all understand me, that I'm talking to the side of y'all, I'm talking to over some of y'all heads. But the ones who this resonates with are going to be the ones that be successful. Because I got mentees firsthand that are doing better than people have done. They've been trying to be entrepreneurs for years, but they just started this year with me. And they already turning up, bringing income into their house, starting LLCs, getting their credit together, making their family be able to get some type of financial literacy. Because I'm not trying to just teach y'all. I'm trying to get y'all to take this to y'all household. So I just gave y'all play-by-play on how to get into go mode. So if you're not hyped after this, if you're not ready to start winning after this, whose fault is it? Sometimes we got to look at ourselves in the mirror and say, yo, this isn't for me. You know what I'm saying? This isn't for me. I'm not supposed to be a successful person. Not with this mindset. It's okay to say that because I'm just talking to the people who are saying that, yo, I'm supposed to be rich. I'm supposed to be having this. I'm supposed to be driving Lamborghinis, but y'all not doing the work to do that. How could you possibly be able to drive a Lamborghini if you ain't putting in the work to? Everybody is so close to this social media stuff, right? Where we getting this instant gratification and y'all think that everything's supposed to be handed to you, but you got to put the work in. Yes, I drive a Lambo. Yes, I drive a Ferrari. Yes, I drive a McLaren. But guess what? I've been working on it for 6 years. Y'all get what I'm saying? This didn't happen to me overnight. This didn't happen to me overnight. And I want y'all to understand that it's no tricks, right? I want y'all to understand that it's no tricks. You got to put the work in. If you put the work in, the results are going to come in right behind the work. Y'all get that? The results are going to come right behind the work. But if you don't put no work in, there will be no results. Do y'all understand? If nothing changes, nothing changes. If you do the same thing you did last year, how you think your bank account gonna get 6 figures in it? You doing the same exact thing you did last year. You listening to the same friends you was listening to last year. Y'all, everybody on this live need to be doing a self-audit. What's a self-audit, Mitch? You need to look at yourself in the mirror. Look at the people that you got around you. Look at the stuff that you are reading. Look at the stuff that the people who you following on Instagram. If you scroll down your Instagram and you see a bunch of nonsense, people fighting, you see a bunch of bull, nobody that's motivating you, nothing that's going to tell you how to get a bag, nothing that's going to tell you how to save for your future, for y'all kids. Y'all get what I'm saying? If y'all not doing none of that, y'all need to be changing it. Y'all need to do a self-audit. So some of y'all, I literally meet people on the street all the time. Pushman, Mitch, man, I want to be just like you. I'll be like, well, what you doing then? What you doing to do that? Are you just talking? I need y'all to be able to talk and walk. Y'all get what I'm saying? Talk and walk. So I'm going to let my boy Ty get in here. I'm going to let my brother Ty get in this joint really and turn y'all up real quick. This is something that goes across the board for entrepreneurs. We know this because we've been through it. You know what I'm saying? Ty, what's up, bro?
Brother, what's good? Boy,
hey, man. Trying to get like you, man. I see you doing it major.
Let me see this. You